Hi there, Dr. Gary here on the road. We sell dental practices nationwide. We are dental practice brokers, and we've been doing this for 14 years. I was a dentist for 25. So today's topic is problems occur often when a buyer or seller goes on vacation in the middle of a deal transaction. I don't know why, but it happens all the time. We run into problems when they return from the vacation. So let's get into this. But before we do, as you know, we're now selling dental practices in over 20 states around the country. We have 10 employees, including 2 CPA accountants, and we're available to you 363 days a year. We take off Christmas and Easter. So please give us a call. Even if you want some advice, it's always free. Or appraise your practice. We can appraise it for you too. Okay? Now our number is 201-663-0935. And our email is dentalpracticeguide.com or nationwidedentalpracticebrokers.com. Give us a ring anytime. Love to hear from you. Everything you're about to hear is for informational purposes only, entertainment. It's not legal advice. Now, also, with today's topic, we're talking about what happens when these buyers or sellers, and it often happens, it repeats itself. Why is it when they go on vacation in the middle of a transaction deal we're negotiating, suddenly something happens and they begin to change course? So we're going to get into this now. Now, this just happens to me often. I think it's a number of reasons why they're on vacation and a seller decides not to sell and a buyer decides to not move forward. It often happens because they start rethinking the deal. They overthink the deal. They have fear. Or somebody gets into their ear, like somebody tells them, oh, I was a dentist. I'm glad I never sold my practice. Look how much money I made at a later time. Or the buyer, you better be careful of the banks. They're going to give you trouble. Or they tell the buyer, he's going to move, the seller's going to move next door. You better watch it. All of these things are crazy. They get into the buyer's head. Or the seller is on the beach somewhere and starts thinking about everything. Well, I'm not sure if I know what I'm doing the right thing and won't be making as much money. This could happen. All I have to do is work a couple more years and I'll be fine. Or it could be the seller's spouse starts getting on his case. I don't know. That could be it also. But there's a number of reasons, but it's usually when they go on vacation, not during the transaction of the deal. It's always on vacation when they get to think about the deal too much and they could destroy the deal going forward. So be aware of that. This stuff happens and you got to do whatever you can to keep everything moving forward. A great dental attorney would help straighten them out, or a good dental accountant would help straighten them out. Well, it always makes sense if you're close to retirement and you have most of your money saved up, how you can get in the mood, maybe in a year or 2 years, to get the practice sold. But don't hang on forever because problems happen. And here's a case in point. You're not sick. You didn't get in an accident. The buyer didn't get in an accident. But other times, the sickness can come about. And or you have trouble with staff leaving. A lot of problems can occur. So we're trying to share this with you to prevent. But whatever, remember, if you're thinking about going with the DSOs, call us because we work with them all the time. And usually there's no commission to the buyer when you're with the DSO. We work that out with them. And also legal fees. We reimburse all your legal fees upon successful closing. So give us a call about that. We'll be happy to help you with that and get something rolling. So that's what you have, a buyer and a seller getting cold feet only because they went on vacation. They start thinking different, somebody gets in their ear, and that's what happens. And now we have 2 situations like that. I hope not, but we've got to deal with it by emotional management. This is what you can't do on the internet, emotional management. So give me a call, 201-663-0935. Go on our website, dentalpracticeguide.com, and you'll find that rewarding. Thank you, bye.